Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and Mezco has finally fully revealed their 1/12 collective Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures. Now this is something I've been really excited for, as I'm a giant Power Rangers fan. Absolutely love the Lightning collection and things like SH Figuarts and the vintage toys, so finally getting Power Rangers in my favorite modern action figure line is pretty exciting. So what do you say? Let's talk about them. So the first couple images we see here are actually images we've seen before. These were the first promo images to show that Mezco's actually making Power Rangers. So nothing new there. Those were pretty heavily photoshopped, but they still look really good. So starting off with the Red Ranger here, I think he looks so awesome. This is my guy. I love Jason. He's my favorite Power Ranger. One thing I'm really stoked about is that we're actually getting the unhelmeted heads of the actual actors. That's something that I think a lot of us didn't really expect, and I think they all look really good there. The material looks really nice on these. We get 12 interchangeable hands with him, and then I love the fact that the stand bases are actually the power coins. That's something I was really hoping for, so he looks really good. Now moving on to the Yellow Ranger, Trini here. I think she looks so good. The suit looks amazing. I'm going to be a little iffy about the proportions and the articulation when it comes to this specific figure. As we all know, Mezco is a little sketch when it comes to their female figures, but I'm holding out hope that they retooled and redone the female buck entirely. But she also comes with 12 interchangeable hands. I love the helmet sculpt for this, and that Trini unhelmeted head sculpt looks incredible, man. They really captured her likeness in my opinion. And rest in peace, man. I miss her so much. She was amazing. Next up, we have Zack the Black Ranger. Oh my god, one of my favorites of all time. He comes with 10 interchangeable hands. Why not 12? I don't really know. But again, I love the Mastodon base for the stand. It just looks so good. The helmet looks great. I love all the little white on the helmet and the silver with the yellow gold eyes. But that unhelmeted head looks really good too with that more flat top. Some people tend to have a little hard time doing Zack's head sculpt for some reason, but I think this one looks really good. It doesn't look perfect, but hopefully it does look better in hand. Next up, we do have Kimberly the Pink Ranger, and oh my god, this looks incredible. Again, I really hope they do update the female buck, because I want these figures to be very dynamic. The skirt on her looks really nice. That really stood out, and I love the pink and white helmet. Again, that was something that was very different about Kimberly's helmet, but that unhelmeted head sculpt looks incredible. Oh my god, just one of my childhood crushes. It was Kimberly and Topanga from Boy Meets World. Oh my god, those were my two girls, man. I love them so much. But again, just a great looking figure. And the last figure in this set, we're of course going to get Billy the Blue Ranger. I've always loved his helmet, maybe because the Triceratops is one of my favorite dinosaurs, so I just thought that helmet looked so cool. And the unhelmeted head sculpt looks amazing. I think it looks just like David Yost. Well, one thing is, like, where are his glasses, man? I know there for a while he didn't wear them, but for a long period of time he did have his glasses, so that's kind of a miss for me. And then why does he have so little hands? Compared to all the others, he comes with almost nothing. But I mean, I'm pretty sure all the figures are gonna be able to interchange with each other, you know what I mean? The male figures and the female figures, so I mean, it really doesn't matter. But still, I absolutely love Billy. So now moving on to more of the accessories here, we do get the Blue Ranger's Power Lance, which is great with a fully extended version, then the two-handed version, which I think is really cool. We also do get lightning effect pieces with that, which I think are great. We got the Power Daggers looking awesome. We also do get the Power Bow with 3 arrows. I think that's super cool, and all of these just look beautifully detailed. We're also getting Billy's anti-sonic foam gun, which was one of those weird inventions that Billy made in the show, which is crazy, but it does come with a foam spraying effect, which is really nice too. And then we do get the Power Axe, which I'm sure is going to change into like his axe and gun mode, which is really nice. And then the 2 versions of the Power Sword, that's really cool too. So we get the fully painted version looking incredible, but we get the charged version because there were times where in the show where it was glowing that red. So I think that's really cool too. The fact that we're getting 2 different versions is pretty nice. So I'm actually pretty surprised that we're getting the Thunder Slingers in this set. They look incredible. The detail on that and the paint look amazing. It's just a very niche weapon. They really use that often, and it's weird that we're only getting 3. Why not 5? I'm pretty sure all 5 Rangers use them, but either way, they still look really good. I love the Blade Blasters. The vintage role-playing toys for kids was one of my favorite toys ever. I love that thing. So I'm pretty sure with these, you're going to be able to change them from gun mode to holstered mode to like knife mode. You can see the little knife blades you do have to attach separately, so it comes with those as well. And for some reason, the holsters themselves are a separate accessory, but either way, I just love those. We're also going to be getting multiple blast effect pieces for things like the Thunder Slingers and the Blade Blasters, so those are really cool, different sizes. But we're also getting 2 Dragon Shield armors with the arm braces, which I think is really cool, man, because those are going to be for like things like the Red and Black Rangers who also wore the Dragon Shield armor. But this gives us the option to finally give Billy the blue armor, maybe even give the Pink and Yellow Rangers the armor, which is really nice. So I love having the options so you can display them either way, and the fact that they're even coming with 2 sets is really cool to me. Now this is something very interesting to me. We're getting the Mega Blaster in its combined form here, but I'm wondering if this is going to be just one separate weapon where it's already fully combined, or we take the existing weapons and combine them ourselves. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but it still looks really good, man, all put together. And then we're getting the separate blast effects and the different Ranger colors, which is just, man, chef's kiss. I love that so much. And this whole set is just very exciting with everything that we're getting here. And next up is just more promo images of the different Rangers. So Billy with his ridiculous foam gun. Oh my god, that thing's funny. But I love the Power Lance again in the 2-handed form or the fully extended form with the effect pieces just look great. We also do get Trini here looking awesome. And again, I really do wonder about the female Bucks. Man, I just really hope they make them more dynamic, but she looks great. Then we do get this one image with her and what appears to be a Goldar. Obviously, this is just a photoshopped images, but I wonder if we're gonna, maybe it's a little hint because I know Mezco likes to drop hints and maybe other future figures, so I don't know, but still looks really cool. And then we do get images of the Black Ranger fighting a bunch of putties, which again, I'd be down for like a 4 or 5 pack of Mezco putties. I think that would be great. He looks really good as well. And then we only get the single image of the Pink Ranger by herself, but it looks like the bow itself might have an actual string on there, so that's really nice. Then we do get images of the Red Ranger looking awesome with his power sword and that really iconic type of pose. And again, fighting more putties. I just think they all look so freaking good, man. They also gave us some really cool group shots of all 5 figures together, which look really great. This one right here looks pretty good. The poses look pretty decent. Again, I'm just hoping that we do get some dynamic bodies, especially for the females, to get some really crazy poses, because they would really do some wild poses in the show, and I really want to execute all of those in this with these figures. And then we get this great shot of all of them with their helmets off, showing off those unhelmeted head sculpts of the actors, which again look really good in my opinion. Then this last image, man, that is a beautiful picture. Definitely a throwback to that old promotional art and promotional images we would see with the vintage line. I mean, that is just iconic. I love that they did that. And there it is, guys, the full reveal of the Mezco Toyz 112 Collective Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures. Now again, this is something I never thought I would ever see in this line, and when they were first announced, I lost my freaking mind, and I could not be more stoked. One thing I will say that I'm seeing with these photos so far is that I do wish the material for the suits was a little more shinier and more metallic like the vintage show was. That was just something that really stood out to me. But I believe those suits were more based on the actual Japanese versions, whereas the American suits were a lot more flat. So this is obviously based on those, but they still look really good. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this box set. I think for the price, for only about $400, is pretty incredible for everything that you're getting here. These all look really good in my opinion and make me even more super hyped for the Green Ranger that they've already announced and possibly a White Ranger in the future. I think that would be really cool. And man, if they ever get into other teams, I will lose my freaking mind because I would kill for a Zeo team in this line, especially the Gold Ranger, which is my all-time favorite Power Ranger. But again, these all look great. So again, let me know if you guys are pre-ordering these If you think they absolutely suck, that's totally fine too. What are your concerns? What are your positives? Man, I know these might not come out for 4 or 5 years. I get it, but I still cannot wait to own these. Having the Power Rangers as such a big fan as I am, in my favorite toy line as such a big fan as I am of the Mezco 112 Collective, for me, these are definitely a must get. So be excellent to each other and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.